Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mark Thomas Fitness. Today we're going to be preparing one of my favorite meals. I eat this almost daily, but I do like to cook it and then eat it fresh because for whatever reason, fish, which salmon is my favorite, is something you don't want to eat when it's cold and you got to heat it back up again. When it comes to fish, I prefer to get wild caught. I never ever eat farm fish. There's a million reasons why you shouldn't do that. So always look out for your fish. Make sure it's wild caught. I typically will get it flash frozen in the shrink wrap packs because it's a lot better, I believe, than the fresh, unless you're buying it from a fisherman's market. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the salmon and we're going to use the pink Himalayan sea salt. Just pinch a little bit on top of it like so. And then we're going to basically pan sear it. I like the cast iron cooking. So what we've done is we've already pre-added the avocado oil and like 3 pats of butter in there. So we use the avocado oil and the organic butter, grass-fed, always the most healthy choice. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of this minced garlic. Just adds a lot of flavor to it. Probably put about maybe 2 teaspoons in there. And I've got one more ingredient that I'm going to add in with this mix right here. It's another one. We can get this at Costco, but I discovered a new one from Trader Joe's. It's a crunchy onion type mix. It also has garlic in it. It's got a little bit of a spice to it. We ran out, but next time in the video I'll show you guys what it is. Much better pricing. This is expensive, but it's really delicious. So we're going to add just a little bit of this as well. It's an olive oil base, so I'm just going to put a scoop of this in there just to add for a little extra flavor. So we're going to just kick our pan on, and we're going to let everything melt down, get hot, probably about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay guys, we've let the pan heat up for a good 5 solid minutes. One other thing, whenever I cook fish, red meat, chicken, any of those items, I prefer to let it sit out for a couple hours to get up to room temperature. It just cooks the meat a lot better that way. That way the internal temperature gets cooked properly without drying out. So with the fish, same thing, a couple hours out. We're going to go ahead and put it in the pan. We're going to pan sear this. We're going to do skin down first. I'll set my timer for 2.5 minutes. And then while this is cooking up, what I'll do is I'll get an oversized spoon. And then what we do is we'll actually baste the butter, olive oil, and garlic on top of the fish during the cook. It has a chance to marinate out and get into the fish real well. Another thing I like to do also while I'm cooking this out, I don't really like mixing it with the sauce, but I'll take it and I'll put it on top during the cook so it actually will go into the sauce, is I'll get a lemon, probably about 1/2 of a lemon, and then back with the lemon. Love these lemon squeezers, these are great. Take it like so. Right over top of our fish as it's cooking up. Lifting, letting the juices get underneath to add flavor before we flip them. More basting. And for all you that don't like a seared type fish, 2.5 minutes on each side actually cooks it pretty good. But some of y'all out there might like it a little bit more cooked, so you can cook it up a little bit more. The thing is about salmon, it's a forgiving fish. It's got a lot of good omegas in it, which is why it's my favorite. And it's not gonna dry out. A lot of other of the white fishes, they'll tend to dry out if you overcook them. That's the one thing I do like about the salmon. We're just about at the end of our cook on this side. We're going to go ahead and flip them over and continue to cook for another 2.5 minutes on the other side. Alright guys, here it is. It's all finished up. We're going to let it sit for a little bit. I'm going to take out about 8 ounces of this. It's the perfect amount of protein for me to add. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do some of this 50-50 organic spring mix with spinach added. I've got that all pre-made up right here. Add a few little tomatoes to the top for some more flavor. I'm going to basically chop that up, add that in, mix it in. And as you guys know, my favorite dressing, I'm almost out. But my avocado oil with the vinegar, that's definitely one of the things I put on pretty much everything. Because with the apple cider vinegar, the properties in that, and the omegas you get out of the avocado oil, you really can't beat it. I don't know if you guys noticed on here, but it's basically has high heat of 500 degrees. So that's the nice thing about cooking with olive oil. It doesn't burn very easy. It takes a lot to burn it. So I enjoy cooking with it for many different reasons. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. You guys try it out. Let me know what you think. Like I said, it's one of my favorite meals. I always eat it fresh, straight out of the oven. Thanks again.